Hey everybody, it's Rob Nazarian with Talk Android, and today is the day the Kindle Fire is available to all. And I have one here. Basically, let's open it up. It's going to be the most popular item this holiday season. Let's see what we got. For $199, it's not a bad bang for the buck. Okay, here's the tablet, 7 inches, 7-inch screen. We'll look at that in a second. And inside the box, we have the cable, micro USB cable. Interesting packaging. And what we have here basically just getting your no Kindle paper here, so it doesn't look like there's much else going on in here. That's pretty much the packaging. So now we'll take a look at the actual tablet itself. It's just wrapped up pretty good here. Bear with me, we'll get this out. There it is, the Kindle. Not bad, nice design. We got the micro USB and a headphone jack there. Turn it on. And there it is. Now I've yet to use one. There's the unlock screen there. Welcome. Now it's already joining the Wi-Fi. And I can go through my time here. Eastern time zone. They want me to register right now. I wonder if I can skip this. I guess I can. Alright, I'll enter my email address. Alright, so now it's basically going to go through the software is being downloaded, so that's going to take a little bit of time. So we'll come back here when it gets finished. It won't take too long. Alright, it's loaded up the update, and basically they're showing us this is the welcome. There's a navigation bar, newsstand, books, music, video, docs, apps and the web. Click next. There's the carousel. Swipe through your recent books, favorites, and quick settings are up there. Your home key is down here, and close it, and it's okay. There it goes. So basically that's what that is. You have some apps down here. You have your newsstand, which we don't have anything in there yet. We can go back, much like Ice Cream Sandwich, and we know this is built on an older version of Android, but no buttons on the for the hardware. Music is here. Basically, we have nothing set up. Docs. Basically, it's setting me up with an at kindle.com email address. That's, I don't know what to think about that. And then, of course, you can go to the web here. And there's your web browser. And interesting. So if you want to go to apps, there's your there's all the apps, I guess, that are. I don't know if this is what's on here now. I guess what they've given us. Yeah. And then there's the store for buying apps. And of course, there's the free app of the day, Eve of the Genesis. So I guess this is apps that they're already put on the device. So they've already given us like Pulse and a lot of different games here. So looking at the apps, actually these aren't apps that are already installed on the device. If there's a little arrow, it means it still needs to be installed. I guess they're putting in here for, these are recommendations. So for example, Pulse we know is on there. We see it down here. Now what you can do is you can long press and remove from your favorites. So it looks like you're allowed 4 favorites on that screen. So for example, if I take Pulse and I hold it down, I can, it's install or add to favorites, but for now we'll just add it to the favorites. Go back to the home screen and there it is. But if I click on it, it's not going to open. It's going to actually ask me to install it, and it gives information about the app. So that's how that works. So that's what, and I guess this doesn't really scroll. So if I hold long press on it and remove this from my favorites, the Amazon comes back. So just wanted to clarify that those aren't apps that are already installed, just I guess recommended. And then of course you have the store that you can go to. The other interesting thing here to point out is the lock screen. I noticed they're going the opposite way that Android does, but the funny thing is that, well, funny, it's pretty interesting, is that each time that you go to the lock screen, it changes the image, which is that's actually a nice little touch. I like that. Be nice if you could actually choose those images, but I'm sure that'll be something that we'll be hacking down the road. But that is a nice touch. Not bad. It's a pretty simple interface. You're not getting your usual Android home screens, the typical that you're used to. So this is completely different. It's they've completely changed the whole look of Android. You wouldn't even know this is Android. So, anyways, we'll spend a little bit more time with it. Basically, the specs on it quickly. I didn't even get a chance to go over it. It's a 7-inch IPS display, 1024 by 600. It's 1 gigahertz dual core Texas Instruments OMAP 4. There's 512 megabytes of RAM. It's a little bit of a downside, where the Nook tablet has 1 gigabyte. And there's 8 gigabytes of storage, no SD card on this at all, anywhere. The power button is down here. I think I went over in the micro USB and the headphone jack, and then we have speakers here. So battery is supposed to be about 8 hours of life of reading, or 7.5 hours of video playback, but without Wi-Fi connected. So we'll spend a little bit more time with it, and I'll give a further review a little down the road here. But for now, this is Rob Nazarian with Talk Android.